Alright guys, this video is dedicated to John in Montana. John suggested this idea. So John, this one's for you, bud. Props. Today we're taking 3 fast food burgers and making the experience worse. I put Jack in the Box, Burger King, and Wendy's under the scope to see what's actually going on inside the meat. And once you crank up the magnification, it starts looking less like lunch and more like something discovered at the bottom of the ocean. Enough of this. Let's find out.
Okay guys, Jack in the Box 40x. At 40 times magnification, we're looking at the overall structure of the Jack in the Box burger sample. So remember, the darker material covering most of the slide is cooked meat tissue, which is mostly made of proteins from the muscle. You can also see lighter areas scattered through the sample. Those are very likely fat deposits, which are naturally present in ground beef. So what you're looking at there is actually a compressed mix of muscle proteins, fat and moisture. Those small circles scattered across the frame are tiny pockets of fat and air created when the meat was ground and cooked. And that large oval shape in the center is likely a pocket where melted fat or moisture is separated from the surrounding meat as it heated. Now let's increase magnification and take a closer look. Okay, 100x. So at 100 times magnification, we can start to see the structure of the cooked meat more clearly. These dense, darker clusters are most likely coagulated protein from the meat. So just remember, when beef cooks, the proteins tighten and clump together like this. So some of the lighter rounded areas are probably fat that melted during the cooking process, leaving behind small pockets in the tissue. Because the meat was ground before cooking, the original muscle fibers are mostly broken apart, which is why we see fragments instead of long strands. So let's take a further look inside. Let's boost this bad boy up to 400x. Okay, now we're looking at the sample at 400 times magnification. At this scale, the darker material is still densely packed protein structures from the meat tissue. The irregular gaps and channels between them likely formed as fat melted and moisture escaped during cooking. Under this level of magnification, the burger no longer looks like meat at all, but more like a compact landscape of cooked proteins and fat residues. Okay, folks, we're going to switch slides, and we're going to Burger King 40x. At 40 times magnification, we're seeing the larger structures of the Burger King patty sample. Most of what we're looking at here is cooked muscle protein from the ground beef. I mean, you can also notice lighter patches, which are likely fat deposits distributed through the meat mixture. All right, let's boost it up to 400x. Let's increase this magnification significantly. So at 400 times magnification, the microscope structure becomes much clearer. The dark, irregular material that you're looking at is most likely coagulated protein, again, from the cooked meat. And the lighter spaces and channels are probably areas where fat melted. God, that sounds gross. Or moisture escaped during the process of cooking. Grinding the meat breaks apart the original muscle fibers, which is why we see these fragmented structures instead of clear strands of muscle. Okay, let's switch slides. Okay, this is one of my favorites. I like Wendy's. So 40x. At 40 times magnification, we can see the general structure of the Wendy's burger sample. Most of the darker material on the slide is, again, cooked meat protein, which forms the bulk of the patty. You can also see lighter areas, which likely represent fat. That was part of the ground beef mixture. Let's go ahead and increase to 100x. So at 100 times magnification, the structures become more detailed, as you can see. These dense clusters are likely coagulated protein from the cooked meat tissue. The lighter rounded shapes may represent fat deposits or areas where fat melted away during the cooking process again. Grinding and cooking break apart the original muscle fibers, which is why the tissue appears fragmented at this scale. So let's zoom in further on this. Let's go to 400x. At 400 times the magnification, the sample becomes much more abstract. The dark material we see again is compressed protein structures from the meat. And mind you, it's hard to, it's not hard, but 400x is, you're seeing big blobs, so it's hard to distinguish, what's what. But the small gaps and the channels likely formed as fat and moisture, again, from cooking. And under this high magnification, even familiar food can start to look like a completely different microscopic environment.
So, what do you think? There you have it. 3 fast food burgers under the scope. Which one looked the best to you? Subscribe if you want to keep ruining perfectly normal meals with me. Oh, and check this out.